On Cox High School Sports On Demand, powered by Max Preps, I'm Jake Downey reporting with another Hometown Hero feature. We check in with Stanley Johnson of Mater Dei High in Santa Ana. Stanley is going to play college basketball. He's still figuring out where, but another thing he has to figure out is what kind of player he wants to be. For the longest time, he's been the biggest guy on the court and has been able to muscle his way to the basket. But now he knows at the next level he may not be able to play power forward. So he's figuring out how to handle the basketball and shoot from the perimeter. The transformation is interesting to watch.
I started off playing inside because I was bigger than everybody, but everybody started catching up with me, so now I'm a perimeter. I do a lot. I play inside now, so last 2 years I'm already I've been playing inside, but I'm a wing. I'm being recruited at a wing. I think I can go inside now. I use that to my advantage every time. So I like being able to be called. They call me power forward, small forward, shooting guard, whatever you want to call me, but I go inside and out.
At 6'7" and 210 pounds, it's fairly well established that Stanley Johnson can play just about anywhere you put him on the floor. And it's also important to note that Stanley Johnson is a winner. All he did his freshman and sophomore years was help Mater Dei take home state titles number 8 and 9. 9 put Mater Dei and Coach Gary McKnight atop the charts in the state of California. But if you ask the coach about his success, he'll just tell you it's all about the players, like Stanley.
Stanley is so versatile for his size. He is so coordinated that you don't realize how big he is. He's a 6'7", 2-3 guard who can post up. He can do so many different things. He can handle the ball. Great IQ in basketball. Very intelligent when it comes to the game. He's one of the special players I've had over the years.
It's always a blessing to go to Mater Dei where we have a lot of talented kids around us, a lot of college players around us. So having them by my side and me by their side with them is easier for us to win. So going to state championship, having won it twice, and the CIF once is always beautiful because it doesn't happen every time. And I don't take it for granted that I've won, and I like to do it every year since I've been there already.
And if you're the best player on the best team in the state, you can write your own ticket to college. But if you ask Stanley if he's narrowed his choice for school to a Final Five,
yeah, a little bit too early. I'm really trying to cut it down. I think I have it down to who's really recruiting me, who I'm really interested in, and hopefully I release a list soon when my mom and dad are okay with it. But by senior year of the fall, before my senior season starts, I should have a list ready.
Derek Taylor is the coach of Trinity League rival St. John Bosco. He's got to deal with Stanley and Mater Dei twice a season.
Really has improved over the last couple of years. He was more of an inside guy when he was a young kid. Now he's a shooter. He's tough defensively. He's a big-time rebounder. But he's in the transition of going from making himself an inside guy to a perimeter guy, and he's doing awfully well at that. I mean, he's a top 15 guy, I believe, in the class. It's a problem for us. I have to face him twice a year in league. So, he hurts us inside, he hurts you outside, and it's tough to have to deal with a guy that talented. And fortunately for us, we'll have to see him 2 more years and he can get out of here.
In the meantime, Stanley spent part of his summer at Adidas Nations, a showcase event in Garden Grove for the best prep talent in the nation and the world. It's these type of events that help him improve his skills even more. This game under the watchful eye of new Lakers center Dwight Howard.
Stanley just is workaholic. He just works at the game. I don't know if he worries about that because as a freshman, we won the state championship. He had 15 rebounds in the championship game. Sophomore year, he put on a scoring spurt in the fourth quarter to put us over Sheldon of Sacramento. He does so many things, but in 2 years, he's won 2 state titles. And I know he would like to compete for another one this year. He makes things exciting. Whatever he does, he's the best at. In weight room, he does things the football team wish they had players that could do. On the basketball court, he's so versatile. He could play back. This summer, we put him at backup point guard for a while. I mean, he can do anything on the floor, and he makes everybody else better because he's a passer. He's not a ball hog.
In Garden Grove, I'm Jake Downey reporting for Cox High School Sports On Demand, powered by Max Preps.